Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Bets Unwrapped podcast. I'm joined as always by Alex Valadez and special guest DFF Biscuits. Is Biscuits going to make appearance for the Super Bowl?
Not on this podcast, but
No.
you know that she'll make a pick. That's just a gift.
Definitely making a pick. Okay, that's good. I look forward to that.
I'm putting all the money I made from Dogecoin on whatever Biscuit says.
I will say there's a little bit of a bias because she already owns the Chiefs jersey, so just be ready for that.
Oh, well, she might pick what I want.
Yeah.
With that being said, man, we're going to jump into all the props, some novelty props, every prop that you possibly want, and we'll try to get you some winners here. As for the game, I mean, the Chiefs are the favorite. They're favored by 3 points in this game, and the total has been bouncing around. It's at 55.5 right now on my book. So what are you guys' thoughts just on the game, just on the line and the total?
I don't think the torch will be passed. I think it'll be taken. Give me Patrick Mahomes -3. Let's go Chiefs. Caleb's somewhere crying oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I just want to agree. I think Mahomes is taking it. I think we're lucky that these two teams have already played once, so I think it'll just happen again. Give me the Chiefs by 3.
Wow, I feel like I should take the other side, but I'm not. I'm going to take the Chiefs by 3 as well. I think they win this game by double digits. Oh, so you can take that somewhere.
Oh my God! Did Corey break away from the Brady effect? Oh my God! It's a miracle.
He's finally free.
Oh man! Congrats, Corey. I'm happy for you, man.
Feels liberating to be a fan of a 7-9 team. It's great. I swear.
It's humbling for sure. I'm sure.
All right. What about the total? It's at 55.5. I've hemmed and hawed on, whether this game's over. It sucks betting it under. Let's just put that out in the world. No one wants to bet the under in this game and watch it and be praying for no points. But yeah, I guess I lean to the over for fun, but the gambler in me says to bet the under. What are you guys' thoughts on the total?
Rain train, Chiefs Bucks over 55.5.
I'm more with you, Corey. The depends on what you want to watch the Super Bowl for. If you're watching it for fun, then bet the over. Life's too short to bet the under. But if you're looking to make some money while watching the Super Bowl, I think the under is the safe bet.
Yeah, I agree with that. So that being said, let's look at some first touchdown scores. This one's probably one of the most fun. I mean, every week we look at these, and there's some interesting ones in here. So obviously we have Tyreek Hill at $7.50. You got Travis Kelce at $8. Clyde Edwards-Helaire at $13. McCole Hardman at 15-1. Sammy Watkins 15-1. Darrell Williams 17-1. Patrick Mahomes 21-1. Kansas City Chiefs defense special teams 34-1. Demarcus Robinson 36-1. Le'Veon Bell 67-1. And Anthony Sherman, the fullback, 176-1. On the Bucs side, we got Godwin at 11-1. Evans 11-1. Fournette at 14-1. Antonio Brown 15-1. Brate 21-1. Gronk 21-1. Ronald Jones 21-1. Scotty Miller 26-1. Tom Brady 26-1. Tampa Bay defense special teams at 46-1, and then the longer odds for just a bunch of guys that had no chance of scoring. So thoughts on that first touchdown?
I really like Tyreek Hill as a first touchdown in this game. I know it is boring, but he's so they get him the ball in space so often. I would love to see the first game the first quarter be electric, since any game that Corey's best bud Brady's in is like a really slow and boring first quarter. So start off with that, and then I also am going to put a little money on Corey Easley's 2026 wide receiver 3, McCole Hardman.
What about you, Biscuit?
Oh man. Hey, I mean, I gotta agree with Alex. It's boring, but I'm sure we're gonna repeat, ad nauseum those Tyreek Hill stats from the last time these two teams played. I mean, he put up insane numbers, over like 250 yards and multiple touchdowns. So I think, yeah, Reek's boring, but it's definitely the safe bet. I also like Gronk. You said Gronk was 20 something to 1. I mean,
Yeah, 21. Yeah.
The Chiefs' weakness is, I mean, I think everyone says is their linebacker core. Willie Gay's out, so they got even less linebackers out there. Why not bet on a little Gronk fade route in the end zone?
Definitely, for sure. And shout out to our Twitch followers. Avrix, hey, what's up? How's it going? I kind of like Clyde Edwards-Helaire as a sneaky one at 13 to 1. Daryl Williams at 17 to 1, and Cameron Brate at 21 to 1. Those are the ones I kind of like as first touchdown scores. But yeah, I understand. Taking Tyreek Hill, he's a beast. I mean, Mike Evans is interesting at 11 to 1 as well. So they get close. I think Brady lobs one up in the end zone for him. So anytime touchdown scores, I think we'll circle back to those a little bit later when we're putting together our little parlay, or our giant parlay. I shouldn't call it a little parlay. It's not going to be little. So let's look at the quarterback props, guys. Tom Brady's passing yards at 294.5, and Mahomes is at 329.5. I'll start out there. Is there anything that pops out to you guys in the quarterback prop market? Because I kind of like Mahomes' attempts. It's at 42.5. I think he goes over that. It's one I earmarked earlier. Is there anything in the whole quarterback market that jumps out to you guys?
Honestly, in my initial just doing my research on these props, the only prop that really made sense to me numbers wise and feeling wise was Mahomes completions, which is asking it takes a little bit of guts to make that one because it's at over 28.5. But the way they pass the ball, the way they put the ball in space, and the way this game is, I think it's going to be pretty close till the end. Like kind of like what Corey's saying of would you say double digits or just 10 or just 10? What exactly would you say? Double digits. 10, so yeah, I think the Chiefs break away, but it's going to be through the passing game. So I do like that one. The yards, super tempting, but not super confident myself on those.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree with Alex. The Bucks have dominated the run game. I mean, the entire year it's been kind of their narrative is how good they are against the run, right? So if the Chiefs are going to win this thing, which I think they do, I agree that it's through the air. So the completion sounds good to me. I think 28 is honestly low. I definitely would go over that. I would also go over the attempts. Yards, though, would you say they were, Corey? Because that, if I remember right, that's pretty high.
329.5 for Mahomes.
329 is actually not that high. I thought it was going to be like 350. So I might even take the over on 329.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the over for Mahomes yards. I would probably lean that way for Brady as well, but I don't love it as much. I mean, I'm staying away from that one, honestly, because I really don't trust the Bucks, in a situation to actually just chuck the ball a bunch. I think they'll still try to run the ball, even though they're hyper inefficient with their runs, but we'll see how that plays out. Passing TDs, Mahomes.
Out of curiosity, Corey, have you bet on Brady since he left New England?
We mean just him, like a player prop, or his team?
Yeah, just Brady. No, just Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I have.
Cool.
No, but that's not fair because Corey texts Tom and he's like, "Yo, just make sure to go over the yards this week. Just put a little money on there." And Corey does that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tom Brady touchdowns is at 2.5. The over is paying $2.30. Mahomes is at 2.5 as well. The over paying $1.71. I could see Brady throwing 3 touchdowns in this game. That's definitely possible. Mahomes is more likely to throw 3. I think he probably throws 4, if I was being honest. But I like the over for Mahomes touchdowns in this one.
Yeah, I definitely like the over for Mahomes passing touchdowns. I agree with you. Brady's is very tempting, but I do think that they kind of get involved with the run game and stuff a little bit more. I think 2, if it was over 1.5, 100%, 2.5 with Brady, not super confident.
Yeah. So also there's a nice little prop here. First Brady completion is set at 8.5 yards, and it's the same. Mahomes is at 9.5 yards. I'm going under the first Tom Brady completion under 8.5 yards at $1.90. The over is paying $1.83. Mahomes is even at $1.87, both sides of that. So I'm going under. I think Brady's first pass is like a short little pass that that goes maybe 2, 3, 4 yards. So I like the under on Brady's first completion at 8.5. Your boy Christian.
This is actually great, Christian. So I'm glad you lost that money.
And there's a shout out for you, Alex, from Twitch.
Perfect evolution of beards. Oh man!
All right. So does either quarterback throw an interception this game?
Yes, Brady.
Absolutely.
Brady throws.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Brady throws 3 picks. I'm just kidding. That's blasphemous. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I've got a novelty prop. I've got a novelty prop to go along with that. There's one I saw today that was, will Tom Brady throw a sideline tantrum? So go ahead, if you're going to bet a Brady pick, go ahead and just put money on that too.
Gotta go look that one up in my book.
What was
right
that paying?
It was minus 150, so it's the favorite that he throws one.
Nice. That's awesome.
Nice.
And yes, Amber,
30 in there.
+1 today.
If
right.
I can find it on my bookie, I'm gonna throw a little 30 piece on it right now.
All right, rushing props. We got Leonard Fournette at 46.5, Darrell Williams at 28.5, Mahomes at 21.5, Brady at 0.5, which is one of my favorites. Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 29.5, Ronald Jones at 37.5. Yardage wise, do you like anything in that one?
This is for. Sorry, repeat that. I was looking for that tantrum bet.
Fournette, Darrell Williams, Mahomes, Brady, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Ronald Jones. I like Brady at over 0.5 yards rushing. It's down to 224 last night. When I looked, it was $2.31, so it's moving a little bit. And I like Darrell Williams over 28.5 at $1.93.
I like Williams a lot there.
You know what? I actually have the trio of running backs minus Ronald Jones. I have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Williams, and Fournette going over, only because just going off trends, the first quarters are typically a little slower in the games with Brady, so I like to roll with the running game. Christian, the Steelers play the same time the Rams play, week 1 of next year. Enjoy.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man. Shout out to
All
Christian,
right.
man. I appreciate you coming in here. Christian and I are both used to be a part of the hard count, which, Corey, we got to talk about that, actually.
So you like Ronald Jones over as well?
That's the one I didn't pick. Just Fournette, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Williams.
Fournette goes over 46.5.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. All right. Well, you heard it here first. Alex is all over Fournette. He loves him so much.
Jeez, Corey, way to sell me as a Lenny lover.
You're a Lenny lover. I mean, if you're worried about the Tom Brady prop, there is a Tom Brady first rush attempt over 0.5 yards. So it's a way to kind of hedge it. So if he doesn't run at all, then then you void it. So so Tom Brady over 0.5 yards is paying $1.91, under 0.5 is $1.72. If he gets a rushing attempt, he's going over that. So that's just my thought on the QB sneak, really, because that's all it's going to be, really, unless Brady breaks one.
And he's losing by double digits, so he's not going to kneel. So you're doing great.
Doing
That's
great.
true. That's true. Is Corey a prophet?
Sorry?
I said, is Corey a prophet?
No. Definitely not. So is there, as for like rushing attempts, are you guys looking at that prop at all, or are you staying away from that? So there is some talk about some rain in this game.
Yeah, I would. The only attempt I would probably lean on would probably be Fournette, obviously, because as I am already rolling with his numbers. That's as right now. I looked at it's at 48.5 on my book, so it's definitely going up. But I do like the rushing attempts for Fournette, which is over 11.5.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's move the receiving. Yeah. We got Mike Evans.
Hey! When we start talking fantasy on the stream, don't try to make me a Lenny truther, okay? I just want before you start making a narrative.
I will forever hold you as a Lenny truther.
Oh man, he's a Steeler next year.
Probably makes sense.
Don't do that.
Receiving props, we got Mike Evans at 62.5, Chris Godwin at 73.5. Tyreek Hill at 94.5, Travis Kelce 98.5, Gronk 30.5, Darrell Williams 13.5, Clyde Edwards-Helaire 17.5 yards, McCole Hardman 28.5, Scotty Miller 17.5, Antonio Brown 41.5, Bray at 28.5, Fournette at 25.5, Sammy Watkins at 36.5. Yardage wise, who do you guys like? Because I'll let you know after you guys go.
I have 4 in particular that I really like. I like Godwin at 76.5. I think he'll be heavily involved.
76, I like 73.
Oh, wow. Then my bookie is a little higher right now, so take advantage of that, guys.
Definitely love 73 now.
What's Antonio Brown on your book?
He's at 41, I want to say.
All right, 41.5. Same. That's what it is on my bookie as well. I like that one. I like McCole Hardman over as well. And like I stated earlier with my first touchdown pick, I like Tyreek Hill over as well.
Yeah, I'm a little boring because I'm going to copy Alex here, but my 2 favorites in this are Godwin and Tyreek. I think both of those get fed, so I think the over on both of those is great. The last I saw on Kelce, he was at like 100.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's he on yours? Because that seems ludicrous to me.
Yeah, he's been gassed up a little bit. He's
100.5 on my bookie.
He's at 98.5.
I mean, I understand Kelce is phenomenal, but I don't know if I'd bet on any receiver getting over 100 ever. So give me the under on Kelce.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Tyreek Hill's not that far away from him. He's at 94.5. So they're high totals, but I mean, basically, Tyreek Hill's had over 105 plus yards in each of the Chiefs' last 3 postseason games. And Kelce's just been on matchup nightmare. So I get it, but I'm not loving the Kelce one. I just feel like Hill can get that in 3 catches, Kelce's going to need 8, 9, 10 receptions to get there, I think. So that's the difference. Godwin's definitely in. He's going to be in the power parlay. The guy that I do like is Fournette receiving yards. I think he gets
Fournette truther.
Oh,
I wouldn't say that, but definitely like that. I definitely like McCole Hardman over 28.5 yards receiving.
Yes.
I'm willing to throw in Scotty Miller at 17.5 for $1.95 as well. Those are the ones that kind of jump out to me. As for receptions, Kelce's at 7.5. Mike Evans is at 4.5. I heard Warren Sharp talking about that some of the sharps are going under that, which is interesting. Tyreek Hill's at 6.5. Godwin's at 5.5, and I think it's an atrocity. Just bet that right now. The over is paying $1.86, so you're still getting pretty good value there. Edwards-Hilaire's at 2.5.
Actually,
Brown's at
Anthony-
2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Scotty Miller's at 1.5. Antonio Brown's at 3.5. Brait's at 2.5. Fournette's at 3.5. Ronald Jones is at 0.5. Sammy Watkins is at 3.5. So I think Godwin's the one that stands out the most to me. I think he's going to be peppered with targets. I think he gets close to 10 catches in this game.
Yeah, that Godwin one that's a really good one. I also like Cameron Brate at 2.5. I think he'll be kind of a dump off for Brady as well. I do like the Kelsey over receptions is also tempting, only because I know Mahomes is going to lean on both Hill and Kelsey.
It's not paying very well though.
That's not.
The over is over 6.5, or sorry, over 7.5 is paying $1.62.
It's almost like they don't want us to win money.
It's almost like that. Almost. So yeah, those are the receiving props that I like. Just looking at off the top of my head here. All right, there is a great first quarter bet, and talk about trends all you want, but Tom Brady scored 3 points in the last 9 Super Bowls in the first quarter. The Kansas City Chiefs first quarter handicap is at 0.5 of a point. I like the Chiefs to cover the 0.5 first quarter handicap. That's paying $2 plus 200 right now. You can get that. Chiefs winning the first quarter by 0.5 a point, playing plus 200. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm going to the book right now and locking that one in.
First quarter
I like it.
The under is paying $1.67, obviously, but it seems like a high total for the first quarter. But even if it's not, even if the Chiefs are up 10-0 or 13-0, whatever, you win that bet. So that minus 0.5. So I like that one. The Chiefs winning the first quarter basically by a point.
Yeah, I like it.
Little trendy.
Corey's just dropping gems. I'm just picking them up.
As for anytime touchdown scores, let's put together this parlay quick before we get to the novelties, because I cannot put the novelties into the power parlay, unfortunately.
Oh, come on! You and I were like figuring out like the averages on these singers.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Those are gonna have to be straight bets, man. Those are gonna be straight bets. Anytime touchdown scores, give them to me and I'll plug them in. Who's scoring?
Well, are we going for value or just throwing them in there?
Tyreek scoring $1.62. Yeah, I'm not putting that in.
What about Godwin?
Oh man, that's so low. It's so low.
Godwin?
I like Godwin.
What about Darrell Williams?
Darrell Williams is going in. Who else is scoring?
I won't like this. I have Mahomes. I have money on Mahomes just because, and this is totally no supporting this, so anyone listening, please don't take my advice, including you, Corey. But I've seen enough Twitter videos of people going crazy over Mahomes' first touchdowns this season. I think it's happened 2 or 3 times that I want in. So I personally have bet Mahomes.
Oh, you know what? I want that experience too. I'm going to put some money on first-time Mahomes now.
The thing is, we say the Chiefs score 4 touchdowns at least in this game. Are 2 of them going to come on the ground?
2 of them are going to come from the ground.
I don't see that happening.
What's the second one?
Well, if we put Darrell Williams in and Patrick Mahomes in, they both have to come on the ground. Oh, that's just all right. That's just a single. All right. I'm trying to put together this parlay. I'm trying to give the people, thousands of dollars off $5. That's the goal here. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he scores, right? He gets a swing pass and he scores, right?
I kind of like Clyde Edwards-Helaire to score in this game.
All right.
And I don't necessarily think it's on the ground either.
Over Darrell Williams for now. All right.
You don't want to put in Darwin in honor of Christian?
Darwin Thompson is not going into power parlay.
his dynasty running back number 25 in 2020.
What about Cam Brate? Does Cam Brate get in the end zone?
I like that one. I personally like that one, but I'm in on Brate's reception, so I'm a little. That's a tough one. I mean, Mike Evans is a name that just pops up in my head. I see he's paying $2.05 on my book, but I just can't see a game like this.
It's either Gronk or Brate. We've got to put one in. Who's it going to be?
You know what? Brate isn't in the Bad Boys winning videos, so I'm going to go with Gronk.
All right, we're going to go Gronk anytime. I feel like that's a very square play. I think everyone and their mom's on that one, but that's okay.
100% everyone and their mom is. I've seen people who don't even cover gambling say they're going to bet that.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I like Gronk. Yeah, he'll score a touchdown.
Gronk and Brady know each other. They should.
I remember him in 2013. He was good.
Hey, Steven, does Corey sound like a bitter Pats fan a little bit right now?
No, not at all. Why would you say that?
Oh no, you're right. Stidham season.
Well, should we put more Pittsburgh Steelers in the power parlay? Should we do that? That'll make you feel better.
Can we put the Steelers over wins next year on the power parlay?
No, we can't. It's not available yet. We can put Le'Veon Bell anytime touchdown at 9-1.
Andy Reid hasn't looked at Le'Veon Bell since he joined the team, so no.
All right, McCole Hardman touchdown.
That is so tempting. I like. I think McCole Hardman's going to get a touchdown in some capacity in this game.
Like that, anytime is anytime, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so anytime touchdown scorers we have Chris Godwin, Rob Gronkowski, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and McCole Hardman.
Yeah, because putting in Tyreek Hill and Kelsey for just one touchdown is not the most lucrative.
Like an extra 30 cents. Why not?
Corey's over there living in luxury, so 30 cents to him is like nothing.
All right, so quarterback props, we're going to put Mahomes over 329.5 yards. Do we want to – we could boost it a little bit. I can do alt passing yards. Does he throw for 350 for $2.30?
Oh, my God.
That's terrifying.
I'm going to let y'all two cook on that one because I didn't even bet on yards myself, so I'm going to let y'all cook.
I said if his total was 350, it's scary, and when you said it was 329, I wanted it. So 350 is still scary.
All right, we'll leave it at 329. I mean, yeah, it's still 88. It's pretty good value. Fournette rushing's at 46.5. You said it's at 49 there. So if I trust you with this, Alex.
Alex wants to boost that for sure to the moon.
I can boost it. 50 yards is paying $2.10. 60 yards, $2.88. 70 yards, $4. 80 yards, $5.50.
I have more dollars. I have more dollars in Dogecoin than I do in like Leonard Fournette league fee shares. Like in the leagues I have him in, because I have him in zero.
All right. What about 40 plus? 40 plus is $1.62. I'm willing to throw that in.
40 plus for Fournette?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's be safe. Let's be smart investors.
It's a safe one. Darrell Williams, obviously, is at 28.5 yards rushing. I like that one. 30 plus. Should we do a 30 plus?
Yeah, just do 30.
Actually, I can't do 30 plus. I can do 25 plus. And I can do 40 plus at $2.88.
And we're back to where we were.
All right, we'll just do 28.5. Does Tom Brady go over 0.5 yards rushing? That has to go in, right? That's a nice booster.
That has to go in. I feel like we have to do it. We have to do it.
All right.
Brady's
that's
gonna have his first
one.
20-yard rush since he did the 40-yard dash.
We're already at 1,001, guys. We're at 1,001. We haven't even got to receivers yet, so it's a nice deal right now. All right, receivers. We got Godwin. Godwin's in. I already put him in. Sorry. McCole Hardman's in.
That was the executive decision making right there.
Leonard Fournette is in. So Evans receiving yards. This is a little bit interesting. So 60 plus is $1.83. 70 plus is $2.25. I
doesn't even want it in.
I mean,
because Mike Evans sometimes will have in some of these games he'll just be the touchdown guy in the end zone. He'll get like 3 catches, 2 touchdowns, like 9 yards. Like I don't know if I trust Evans on the super parlay.
This is his first Super Bowl. You're not going to trust Mike Evans, the best.
Don't do that. I have Mike Evans everywhere, so don't do that. I'm just going off. Yo,
You're
Corey,
not going to trust the only
I'm trying to pay my mortgage, Corey. Come on, man.
Start his career with 7 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons.
Yo, Steven, did Corey become like Mike's agent like in the last hour? Like this is the hardest I've ever seen him push Mike Evans on me.
Dude, I'm
a Mike Evans
hanging in my, and even I don't truth. It's hard.
All right, fine. We'll leave Mike Evans out. Well, Godwin, because I think he could get to 100 yards. Can we do Chris Godwin 100 plus at $3.30, or is that too much?
Wait, over 100?
100 plus, yeah.
I like it.
Biscuits, do you hate it?
Can you boost his receptions out of curiosity?
I can't. Not on this site.
I don't know.
I would love to boost his.
I would boost
the all-powerful, amazing site doesn't do that.
When it comes to receptions, it's not where it needs to be. I'm gonna have to find a site where I can do like Godwin 10 plus catches because
Corey, be honest with me. Do you really think Evans will go over his yards? Like honestly,
I think it's close. I think I really do think it's close. I think this game could go either way, but I do think Godwin has the better matchup, and just the way that this is us.
Right, so that's you, right?
This is us, yeah.
And that's me. No,
Yeah.
okay, no. I'm trying to make a point. I trust you. If you really believe that Mike Evans is going to do it, let's roll.
I'm going to leave him out.
Okay. All right. Cool. I trust you. I got to push you a little bit.
All right. That's fair. I'm going to go. We're going to boost Godwin a little bit here because I think if he catches 10 balls, I don't see how he doesn't get to at least 90 yards.
No, he will.
90 plus at $2.63.
Godwin's going to have 10 receptions, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, and then he's going to sign to the Ravens.
Yeah, probably. Something crazy for like $25 million.
Yeah. Steven, I honestly have Galladay, Robinson, or Godwin ending up with the Ravens this year, honestly. So I think you guys will get one of those trio.
All 3. It's just all 3, God. And then
all 3
Steelers twice a year for him. That's how I have it going.
Yeah, well, Aaron Jones will have something to say about that. Aaron Jones and Lenny.
All right.
Cameron Brate, is Cameron Brate in or out? Yards 28.5. I kind of want him to be in.
Let me just look at his yards real quick because I'm in on his receptions.
Yeah, but that's not fun.
I know. I'm saying, all right. So in the playoffs, he has recorded 4 receptions, 80 yards, 4 receptions, 50 yards, 3 receptions, and 19 yards. So
over. Boom. The Chiefs struggle against tight ends. All right, that's fact. Especially ones that aren't necessarily have their hand in the ground. They're standing up and they're just off the line of scrimmage. And I feel like Cameron Brate loves that spot.
I'm
I
gonna
that's
text
where the
Honey
memes
Badger
come
that you
out.
said that.
You can go ahead and text him. That's
Be
fine.
like, hey, didn't not that you need more bulletin board material, but C Monday 52 just said that you guys can't guard tight ends. You text him right now. Hold on.
Okay, you text him. Let me know what he says, and we'll get back to it.
Will do.
And my book's not letting me do it. I can put the under in, but I can't put the over in. It doesn't make any sense. So that's disappointing.
You know why?
Why?
Because the Wall Street hedge managers heard us talking about Doge on this platform, so they just stopped you from making more money with the power parlay.
I think that's exactly why. So that's a little bit sad. But that being said,
you really can't put it in. Like, what is it telling you?
I can't. It's just saying I can't combine all these markets together. I have 11 so far. Usually you can do 20. So I don't know why they're stopping me. They're stopping me from doing it.
Do they have a rule for one gamers?
No, not usually.
Oh, okay.
Is it just stopping Cameron Braid or everyone?
Everyone. We are maxed out.
Oh wow. This power parlay is lacking a little juice then.
It's gonna lack a little bit of juice. But still
I think we spice it up. Put Anthony Sherman plus 7,000 first touchdown in there.
Touchdown.
Yeah, give him some juice.
I will say, if Sherman scores the first touchdown, I'm gonna be really sick when I listen back to this. That we didn't do it.
Yeah, that would be a little bit disconcerting if that was the case. Anthony Sherman's at 176 to 1. So if you're feeling that, you can go ahead and put that in yourself. So we'll just do it at 2,500 to 1. I think that's that's enough for the people, is it not?
No.
No, it's not. Alex is not.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's just so sad because we had more picks to add too.
We only had a couple more. To be fair.
We could have thrown Tyreek Hill and Kelsey in there just for shits and giggles.
Well, funny you say that. I mean, we could always take McCole Hart or like Fournette receiving yards out, and we just go ham on the alternate total for Tyreek.
Let's do it.
Which is let me see, Fournette out, and then we go alternate receiving line for Tyreek. The most we can get is $3.40 at 125 plus.
Why is that still so tempting?
Hey, he's breaking 200.
Yeah,
120 is nothing.
I just think. Yeah, I can't wait to see that peace sign in front of Antoine Winfield Jr.
So you're thinking that Tyreek just goes bananas?
Yes, I do. I think they're gonna. If anything, I think they are gonna like focus in on Kelsey, and they have just Give me Tyreek Hill over 125.
Okay.
Can't believe you wanted Lenny over Hill.
That's not what I said. All right. Before we lock that in, let's get to the novelty props.
Yes.
I know Biscuits had some nice little research he did.
Oh,
this is where your research comes in on the national anthem. So let us know what you have.
Oh, well, Corey, you got to start with the coin toss.
Okay, well, let's go the coin toss. It's definitely going to be heads.
What?
Oh no, tails nails. Tails never fails, Corey. What?
I think there's a study out there that heads comes up more.
Tails
often
has
than
one. but in the Super Bowl, Tails has come out more.
I believe it's like 0.02% more heads. I think the study
I
was
swear
done.
I thought it was more. Let me look that up.
Maybe in
You gotta play the odds here, Biscuit. It's definitely gonna be heads.
Maybe in rugby. I don't know about like
Maybe
football.
in rugby.
No, I think Alex is right. In the Super Bowl, there have been more tails than in heads.
Yeah, there has been.
It's 53% to 47%.
Corey, do you think Brady's going to deflate the coin?
All right. Well, you guys can bet
That's all right.
tails. I'm going to be on heads. I'm going to go against you guys here.
Yo, if Tails hits, I'm going to text you right when it happens.
Fine. Deal. All right.
All right. National anthem.
Yep.
So we got a duet this year between Eric Church and Jasmine Sullivan. They have never performed an anthem together. And in fact, Eric Church, I don't believe, has performed an anthem. Jasmine has performed 2 anthems, one clocking in at 1:38 and one clocking in at 1:49. The over-under for this, I believe, is set at 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And it sounds like you take the under, but there's a video going around on Twitter where they filmed it. They filmed the rehearsal, and it was at 2:16, so way over. It is a duet. So you might have 2 people vying to get some attention. But that's it. I'm going with Alex, and I'm going with the under because historically, Super Bowl performances have not gone over 2 minutes. The average is under 2
Jasmine
minutes.
is not going to be up there for 2 minutes and 3 seconds. I'm just telling y'all that right now. As somebody who has listened to Jasmine Sullivan, she's not going to be up there for 2 minutes, 3 seconds. She's going to sing it, get the bag, and run. Like, let's go, Jasmine.
That's fair. I mean, what the people really want to know is what color the Gatorade is going to be.
Steven. Steven's going to get blocked by all the books for saying this right now.
Yeah. There's some people out there who think that because the Chiefs and the Buccaneers are both red-colored teams that you should bet red. Red hasn't been to the color in over 20 years, so don't bet red.
I was
orange
is put orange and
red.
blue.
Yeah, orange and red are the favorite right now. Orange is $2.25. Really? Red $3.50. Red pink is $3.50. Blue is $4.50. Yellow green lime, which is my favorite, at $4.50. Clear/water $6. Purple $8.50.
So whoever's
sleeping on grape? Who's sleeping on grape? Right?
I'm leaning with yellow, honestly.
Yeah. So
the Chiefs, when they won last year, had orange. Just so you know, that's why it's the favorite.
Oh,
but I'm picking clear. I'm picking clear because Tom Brady doesn't drink Gatorade.
Yeah, he's all about hydration.
Grabs his magic special juice cooler, which is probably just water, like Space Jam, and they. Yeah, it's just going to be water. So I'm going clear plus 600.
Does the cooler have all of Carson Wentz's talent from this past year?
It just has the tears from all of the Patriots teammates that he left behind.
Oh. It's just Julian Edelman tears.
Yeah. Julian Edelman's going to be a Buck next year, dude. He's going to figure a way out. Yeah.
That's messed up, bro. I'm not even talking about that right now.
Belichick and Edelman are being traded to the Bucks for Arians and Scotty Miller.
Guys, I just found some Super Bowl QB extra markets. I don't know what that means, but I have it. First half passing yards, Mahomes over 153.5. Tom Brady over 144.5. Last play of the game to be a QB kneel. Yes is paying $1.53. No is $2.39. Most passing yards, Mahomes or Brady. Mahomes is $1.61.
Oh.
First to throw a touchdown or interception. Mahomes first to throw an interception is paying $3.70. A little bit interesting.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, there's so many. All right. Tom Brady incompletions. Are you guys betting incompletions today or no? Is that a stay away?
It's like betting the under.
I mean-
Why? Yeah.
Well, if
No.
you're in for the Chiefs -3, you want every incompletion.
Right. That's a good point.
What are incompletions at? Because throughout the season, I really leaned heavy on the completions. So incompletion market might be a
Completions
secret
or
level point.
incompletions?
No, I've been on the completion market, but maybe incomplete is like my long lost love.
Incompletions, is it 14.5? Yeah, 14.5 for Brady. The over is paying $2.
Let me do the math real quick.
Carry the 1, add the 2, and you have. This is thrilling for all the viewers. You
I would
country
lean
number.
under, but I want it to be over.
I don't know what that means, but it probably means that we shouldn't be on it.
No.
All right, there's more. Do you guys, who's getting sacks and stuff in this game? Because Chris Jones, I believe I saw one yesterday, was paying $2.42 to get a sack in this game.
Well, actually, Eric Fisher's out on the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I think they
definitely.
officially declared him out. So what are the Tampa Bay lines? Because those are interesting.
Yeah, it's hard for me to find just them. Like I'm scrolling through like thousands of fucking props here.
There's a player to record first sack.
Is there? What is it? Who is it?
So
JP.
Frank Clark paying 6-1, Shaquille Barrett playing 650, Jason Pierre-Paul paying 750, Chris Jones paying 850, Alex Okafor paying $12, Devin White paying $12, and Dominican Sue paying 13, Vita Vea paying 14, Levante David paying 21, and just keeps on going. What's Honey Butt?
That
Honey
that
Butt,
Shaq
bro.
Barrett sounds really good to me. Actually, didn't he just go off in the last game they played?
Let me see. Shaq.
I feel like I remember him.
So Shaquille Barrett went when they last played. It was he had 2 quarterback hits, but no. Oh, he had 1 sack. But in this last game, he did.
I meant his last game against Green Bay.
Yes, he had 3 sacks and 4 quarterback hits. So he's looking for some blood.
Yeah, I mean that 6-1 Shaq Barrett sounds good.
Yeah, Jason Pierre-Paul is tempting too. Let me see something else.
Put it in the parlay, Corey.
I figured out why I think they capped me off. I think they're not taking any bets over 2,500 to 1 odds. I think they're capping their losses here.
Are you kidding me?
I am not. I wish I was.
This is a catastrophe.
It is. I'm gonna have to switch sites. You might have to do it on my bookie.
My bookie capped me at 10 legs.
We're right about there. Right about there.
All right, you know what? Let's just see what happens. Let me see. My bookie, the website on the browser has been really not good. Let me see. I've had to do all my bets on my phone today. It's not a good sign. You know what? Here, let's try it.
It's all right.
Let's see, maybe I can.
All right. We will do it. We'll get it out there. We'll tweet it out, and I will find a site to get us all these things that we need to get on here.
Okay.
It might be 11, 12 legs probably. And it's probably going to be around 5,000 to 1 odds, maybe a little bit more. And then we'll go from there and we'll tweet it out.
Pay those mortgages.
Yeah, exactly. You put my kids through college, community college at least.
Yeah, exactly. My kids too,
I can buy their books at least.
wherever they are.
But yeah, that being said, I really appreciate you guys jumping on. I hope everyone has an amazing Super Bowl. I know it's not the best of times to be traveling around and going out and things like that, but hopefully everyone has a good experience and enjoys the Super Bowl. Enjoy the greatness of Tom Brady one last time. And
what do you mean one last time? He's gonna go for 10, dude.
Oh, he is gonna play next year, so you can see him again next year.
Well, he better. I just drafted him in a startup, so he better not do a swan song on me.
It's gonna be like deuces.
All right, thanks everybody.
Giselle said no more.
Yeah. By the way, you know who my next starting quarterback after he is?
Who?
Jameis Winston.
Nice.
I went heavy on tight end, running back, receiver.
Steelers quarterback, so that'd be good.
Don't.
I did hear that Mitch Trubisky's being courted by the Steelers, so that's fun.
Corey, just tag me in Patriots Steelers highlights. Don't do that to me though. Don't tell me Trubisky's coming to please.
All right, I won't. Biscuits, when is the real true dog biscuits gonna make her pick?
Yeah, make sure you keep your eyes out around noon Pacific time tomorrow, and that's when her pick will be uploaded.
Sounds
Again,
good.
I promise that there isn't a bias in this one, but it sounds like she's going to agree with us, so I'm okay with it.
Is she going to be wearing the jersey? I don't want collusion.
What? That's ridiculous.
What are you guys doing for Super Bowl? Corey, what are you gonna do? You gonna eat some shrimp on the barbie? Just kidding.
I'll probably just be home because we just got out of lockdown, and yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. I might try to go out to Patriots Bar. We have a Patriots Bar here. It's just called Patriots Bar, and there's a big Tom Brady on the wall.
That's hilarious. Send me a picture. That's hilarious.
It's like all these like startup like little like American like pub places. Like they have a place called the Fenway, and they got the Patriots Bar, and there must be a lot of Boston transplants here or something. I don't know.
Is it like vegan food and like super light beer that it's just water?
Probably.
Steven, what are you doing for Super Bowl?
So actually, its brother Okra just got neutered. So we are taking it very easy at home and just taking care of the boy, making sure he's all right.
Nice. I will be eating wings. We're gonna make some lobster rolls and some guac. Just keep it low pro.
Lobster rolls at a Super Bowl? That sounds amazing.
You're right. Okay. Because somebody told me they're like lobster rolls. Just treat myself a little bit,
Definitely.
Caleb can't be the only one eating lobster in his diet.
No, he can't. Well, that will wrap it up here at the Bets Unwrapped podcast. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. It's been awesome. And hopefully everyone's bets come through and we just sync the books. Like they just go into chapter 11 after this. So that'd be great.
That's great.
Good luck, everyone.
And we'll see you. Company.